Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of United Gamedom podcast. This is our E3 special. I actually forget what the episode is, but I'm not going to basically say what it is. I think that could be completely wrong. I am, of course, one of your hosts, Darren, and with me is Denis. Hello, Denis.
Hey, hello.
How you doing? This was start of the
Pretty,
weekend.
I'm doing all right. Tired a little bit, but I'm good.
Yeah, we're doing this very late because this is really the only time I want to do it though, and I want to just go through this as not as quickly, well, sort of breezy as possible, I guess, though, because I don't want to spend the next 3 hours and then be up at 4 o'clock in the morning still recording this, but I don't think that'll be
Well,
the
it's
case.
fresh in our memories also.
Yes, because if I do this next one or next weekend, we're pretty much going to say, okay, what happened? I don't remember that, etc., etc. And of course, I'm with Derek as well, who hasn't been on an episode, a proper episode besides our Game of the Year one since last February of last year. Hello, Derek. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And just going.
I'm on first time on my new computer with recording a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Derek has got a new computer and has joined the PC Master Race.
Yep. And that's especially going to be evident when we get to the Microsoft press conference.
Yes, exactly. And we'll have a few things to talk about during that conference as well. I'm just going to go through them in order now. I'm not going to go through every single thing now because most of the stuff is not worth talking about, and also I don't remember some of the stuff that actually happened. Like, if any of you guys want to chip in on certain other things, just feel free to, though. But I just sort of made a few little wee notes here on Notepad, just saying, okay, this was mentioned, and stuff like that now. The first conference was the EA conference, and I don't really have a whole lot to say, though. There was a few games shown, but this, for the most part, was a pretty forgettable conference, which tends to be the case with EA for the most part every year anyway.
Pretty much.
Like, the only thing that I'm looking forward to from this conference is Titanfall 2 and Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, I don't understand why they couldn't show sort of more of a gameplay trailer demo of Mass Effect Andromeda when that game's supposed to come out early next year. Like,
I don't know. They're keeping it secret probably. I don't know. Maybe something. Maybe it's not going to come out early next year. Maybe it's going to be delayed.
Well, the last Mass Effect game was delayed. It was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed till early next year. Mass Effect Andromeda, and it was the same way with Mass Effect 3, where it was supposed to come out at the end of 2011, and then it got delayed until early 2012. So maybe it'll have a really shit ending then.
Yeah.
At least the Mako's back.
Yes, that is the best thing. I don't care what people say. Sure, the Mako was a bit troublesome to control, but I would take that over the fucking resource mining, scanning planets, and firing probes and mining resources any day. Because
if they make it better to drive, yeah.
It was really boring as hell, that stuff. So, and like, I missed going down in the Mako and traversing the land and fighting these different enemies and that there, though. Like, it did get a bit repetitive though, but it was just a lot more enjoyable for me than the actual probe stuff from 2 and 3.
Yeah, I agree. Exploring the planets with the Mako was my favorite part of Mass Effect 1. Even if it wasn't really that crucial to like the game, it was just a fun side thing to do.
Yeah, like, I remember first seeing the gameplay trailers for the stuff though, and like seeing it for the first time. That looked pretty cool as well anyway though. Like, but people like really hated the Mako because of how awful it controlled, and like, I played games that had worse controls than the Mako now. Like, I didn't like sometimes it was a bit annoying though, but I didn't really get to the point. It's like, oh my god, this is horrible.
It's
but
it's not that bad.
I'm looking forward to the game anyway, though. Like, despite the fact that we were pretty much all disappointed with the last Mass Effect game.
The ending of the last Mass
Mhm.
Effect game, not its entirety.
Uh,
Only the ending.
well,
I would say.
actually, no. If you go back to the, if you go back to the 2012 Game of the Year awards, that was actually my most disappointing Game of the Year.
Okay.
I was like, because the fact is, it didn't have as good as missions as 2 though, and also the fact is the side missions in 3 were really bad.
Hmm.
It was like, oh, you eavesdrop on someone, and then you have to go and get this certain thing from this planet, and you just give it back to them. That was kind of what the most of the side quests consisted of in that game, and it was lazy, in my opinion. Um, there was a lot of EA Sports stuff, but I could not care less. I know you guys plan to play FIFA.
Well, I play it when it's free, or when it's like $10. I won't buy a FIFA game at $70. But yeah, I play it when
Even
it's
if it
free.
does have a story mode this year.
The story mode looks interesting. I might look into that. If it's like the NBA 2K games, it could be interesting. But yeah, besides that, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that they never show anything with NHL. Like it's always Madden and FIFA, and they never show NHL. They never show any hockey, which is disappointing.
You know why that is, though, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but it's still disappointing. They have it at the booth and everything, and they don't show it on the press conference, which is a little bit weird. But especially since the Sharks win the Stanley Cup final, they probably should have shown something. But yeah, whatever.
I thought the Penguins won.
Yeah, but it was against the Sharks in the final,
Hmm.
the Stanley Cup final. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, but it's nothing. It's not a game that I'll run and buy on the first day of release.
Yeah,
So
like I say, I do not care about sports games whatsoever, especially Madden. I've never played a Madden game. I think I played maybe 5 minutes of like Madden 2004, 2005, like a bit of a training though, but that was like it. Never touched a
yeah,
Madden game. I have no interest whatsoever because I'm not from America. Therefore, I could not care less.
and that was funny about that press conference is that they had the whole Madden thing at the London
Yes,
press conference.
exactly. Where you
And it's
think
like,
it'd be
okay,
okay, you think it should be at the LA though because it's more, it's
yeah,
American football though, but no, it showed at fucking Peter
Peter
Moore
Moore
talks
talking
over.
about it in
Yeah,
London, so it's like, okay,
that's
Well, they had the soccer thing in London.
yeah, I had it as well. Like they had kind of
yep,
like the sports section in London anyway, so they did,
hmm,
and then they had the actor come out to talk about the story mode for FIFA, and then showed a trailer though, and then afterwards, then it said, "Oh, his managers came out. Like, there's going to be actual managers shown in the game now." And then
yeah,
Jose Mourinho came out, and people, probably about, I'd say about 95% of Americans are probably like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
exactly. Nobody knows
Uh,
who that is, and it's like, okay, he couldn't be less interested in being there, just by the way he was acting.
yeah,
It was- Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who had been less interested in being there, them or him or flipping Matt Stone and Trey Parker at the Ubisoft conference,
Yeah,
which we'll get to
exactly.
because holy fuck, did they look like they didn't want to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, But yeah, Jose Mourinho came out like he's known here, of course, though. Like he managed Chelsea, and he's actually now the manager of Manchester United after their
Okay.
former manager got sacked. But like yeah,
Those are two big teams anyway
Yeah.
over there, so.
so yeah, he got sacked for the Chelsea manager, or I think actually earlier this year, and now he's going to be
Mhm.
managing Manchester United. So let's see
Okay.
how that goes. They showed Titanfall 2, they showed the multiplayer trailer, and then they showed the single player trailer, which of course we already saw because it got leaked. Like a
Yeah.
lot of things got leaked this year as well. I think this is probably the most a lot of leaks this year in
The most leaked E3. And
yeah, probably pretty much though. Therefore, most of the stuff that you saw was like it's not really surprising because we already knew about it though. Like there was maybe a few, like most of the stuff that was like surprising slash maybe semi-expected though was from the Sony conference, but most of the other stuff from the other conferences like okay, we kind of knew this though because it was already leaked like a week or so ago beforehand.
Yep.
What do you guys think of Titanfall 2?
I'm interested. Very much so.
I have zero interest.
You didn't play the first one now, did you, Derek?
Yeah, I did. I bought it when.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
you turned it in.
Yeah, and you traded in for Watch Dogs, wasn't it?
Yep.
And that was a big mistake.
And then I traded that in for Witcher 3.
Which is also
And
probably
at least I got like 30 hours out of that.
Yeah.
Even though it was very disappointing. But
yeah, you seem to have a bit of a curse trading games and that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't trade in Witcher 3 because I figured the next thing I got I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
you interested, Darren?
Yeah, I am interested in it though. Like I actually did enjoy Titanfall when it came out. I bought it, and me and you and like James and that there we played a bunch of it together. Tony and stuff. Yeah, for like maybe a week or so, and then just
stopped.
Moved on pretty much. Yeah, just like it's fun, but I think it just sort of I don't know, just didn't have that lasting appeal like some other games do. Like I said, a lot of people say it was a good game and all, but like the progression system wasn't that great though. Like you probably just by the time you get to certain levels, you're okay, I already stuck with the loadout I have though. This is better, and it's not going to be. I'm not going to get anything better now if I just go up a certain level. Like there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to get through that though. But I heard it's the progression system is going to be better in this one now, and also the fact is there's a single player campaign which is nice.
Yep.
That'll
be interesting.
It'll probably be 4 or 5 hours long, but heck, at least it's there.
It's there, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it anyway. Coming out October this year.
Yep.
And they also had a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. But the fact is they pretty much showed nothing of the Star Wars stuff.
Nothing of the new respawn
game or the one Visual's doing with Amy Hennig. Like none of that stuff. It's like okay, we just show you this little wee featurette and say yep, they're coming. Not for a while.
Well, they showed a tiny bit of something, but
yes, they showed a tiny bit of the like early in-game footage. So that was like what 3 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was practically it.
Yep.
It was pretty much the same with Mass Effect. They just did a little wee featurette though, and it just showed like in-game footage of it though. It looked nice, but I would have seen actual like gameplay demo of it though. But they said you'll see more of it in September. I think it was they said. It's like, okay.
I think that's what they said. Yeah.
Which looking forward to it anyway. And
none of you guys interested in Battlefield 1?
I think the only reason why I'm interested in it is because it's the setting.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
that's really the only reason why I'm interested in it though, because there's not a whole lot of World War One games out there.
Exactly.
And but that's basically just a Battlefield game, which I played a few of though, but just never really got into. So I haven't. Did you watch the thing after the conference?
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna say.
Weird.
Snoop Dogg showed off the smoke effects in the Battlefield 1.
I actually think the thing after the conference where John Ball was commentating over the interview and the different people coming in, I think actually was more entertaining than the actual conference itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody coming on and just like, hey, how you doing? Okay, bye. It's like, okay.
And some of them sounded like they were fucking stoned out of their mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa and Snoop and
Yeah. And then they showed them playing the game then, and it looked pretty cool. So it did.
Yeah, it looks fun. Looks fun.
I probably don't know if I'll get it though. Like I said, I don't know. It's not like, oh my god, I have to get this game as soon as possible. But you never know.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, it looks interesting.
The fact is, that's like a pretty packed month.
Yeah, it's a jam-packed month. Yeah.
There's another game and I also had the sort of, seems to be going to be a yearly tradition now where they have the little indie kind of game shown.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed this game called Fe, F-E.
Yeah.
And it looked nice. I know you guys couldn't care less, but it looked pretty interesting from my perspective. But I tend to play those games sometimes.
I told you it was a Darren Moore ass game because that's exactly up your alley.
Yeah. Yeah, but like when I played Unravel there, which came out earlier this year, and I enjoyed that game, but it's not brilliant per se. It kind of sort of maybe stays as well. I think it's a bit too long, but it's a nice little game anyway. To see how this is though when it comes out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much the EA conference though, mostly forgettable. And the next one was Bethesda. I can't remember much from the Bethesda one. The only things I can remember is they showed Dishonored 2.
And it opened with a bang.
And also, yes,
Quake Champions,
which is basically the new Quake game.
Yep.
And all they showed was like a CG trailer, like most revealed trailers do. And that was
just like Doom last year.
Yeah. Well, they actually showed gameplay of Doom last year.
Yeah, a little bit, but not that much.
And
Screaming Lady.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Now that you actually mentioned it, how could I forget her going apeshit over every kind of announcement relating to Elder Scrolls Online and etc.
Well, I thought it was just Elder Scrolls, but then somebody put together a supercut of like all her screams, and it was like everything. Yeah. It's just you couldn't hear it as much in the other games because other people were also
huge Bethesda fangirl.
Yeah, it's
either that or she's a fucking she's a plant or something.
Yeah,
probably.
Maybe.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. There's Elder Scrolls Online show. It's going to be a Dark Brotherhood expansion for it.
Yep.
There's
Skyrim Remastered.
Which. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
It's free.
It's free.
If you own it on PC with all the DLC.
Yep. It's free?
Yeah, if you have the PC version with all the DLC, you have to have all the DLC.
Yep.
Then it's free.
Okay,
just buy it during the summer sale, and you'll be fine.
I already have the Skyrim and the DLC, so.
Oh, you have all the DLC?
You get it for free.
Well, isn't there ones besides the Dawn Guard and the what the fuck's the other Dragonborn? Wasn't there a few other ones?
I think isn't there more than that? I think, Derek, right?
Well, there's an HD texture pack, which is not, I don't think a requirement. That's free anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like that home designer thing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the home designer one.
So as long as you have all those and then the base game, it's free.
Just buy the fucking season pass during the Steam summer sale. It'll be like what, $2, $3?
Or their legendary edition or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I bought it for $10. I think it was on sale with all the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I have no interest in playing that.
I'm gonna replay that game for sure when it comes out. And
they said it would work with mods too, with the existing mods.
Yeah, and consoles as well though. And some people are just speculating. Can I get the Macho Man Randy Savage mod?
Probably, if it's out there, you can probably get it.
Because that's one of the best mods in that game.
Yeah, pretty much the best one in my opinion.
When I heard that rumor that they were going to remaster it, I was hoping it was going to be like Morrowind, because I've never played Morrowind.
Yeah.
Or Oblivion, just because it would be a good excuse to go back and play that.
Yeah, like I'm actually was listening to the Jam Bomb Sealed Envelope podcast there, like when I was at work, and they basically I think they were saying about the thing, what Morrowind would make more sense or something. Why couldn't it be Morrowind though rather than Skyrim though? But the fact is, Skyrim's the one that made them a lot of money because it's the best-selling one, and it's still very popular to this day.
Some people still play that game.
Yes.
So. Yep.
I can see.
It sounds like they did Skyrim because they had already done like a lot of work on it because they were trying to test like how powerful the consoles were, like the PS4 and Xbox One before they came out.
Right.
So they were like porting it to those systems or something. So they already had a lot of work in, so I guess it just made sense for them to put it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just rather have Oblivion now. But heck, I downloaded the game again, and I go into that game with very small later in the year and play that game again because I fucking love Oblivion.
Yeah.
I'm one of those ones who there's people who prefer Morrowind over the rest of them. I'm one of those ones who prefer Oblivion. Because I actually just, as I said before, I said again, I just like the world in Oblivion more, and on Skyrim I like the cities more, I like the quest lines more. So like I said, like I played the hell out of Skyrim like the first week, and then afterwards I just pretty much stopped playing it. Then just didn't really get into it as much as it did with Oblivion.
You should try it again, like you should try Fallout 4 again. You should go back and just try it
out. Let's see.
I'm going to buy that as long as it's on sale for this summer sale and then get a bunch of mods.
Yep.
That's next week as well, that summer sale.
Yep.
What else was shown at the Bethesda conference? Because I can't remember anything else.
The trading card game.
Yeah, which I couldn't care less about.
Fallout Shelter's coming to PC.
Yep.
Yes.
With
more Doom DLC.
Which is all multiplayer stuff, pretty much. Which some people are like, I'd rather see single player. But heck, I like the multiplayer in that game.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
We played it for a bit though. It was like, it's fun.
Yeah.
And then
before Overwatch came out. Yep.
So yeah. But we'll talk about that another time.
What else? There were Dishonored?
Prey.
Yes, it was. I imagine Dishonored 2 now. I showed like a few trailers or something, and then they actually showed gameplay footage now. And I'm very much looking forward to that game because I like the first game.
It looks interesting. I like the first game, but I hope you don't get as punished as you got punished in the first game for using your non-stealth stuff. Like you got punished, you got less XP, and you got less rewards.
Yeah, that's the thing with me though. I enjoyed the game, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably would have though, because I went through the stealth approach, and the cool powers, the powers you get are tied with not tied with the stealth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the stealth stuff is like, okay, use the not vision where you can actually see the guards and that through the walls and stuff like that. But
you get two games for one in this one, because you can play as Emily or as Corvo.
Yeah.
And they both have different powers, and apparently you can also choose not to. I think they give you like a seal of something at the beginning for you to have your powers and everything.
Right.
And I watched a GameSpot thing where Danny was interviewing the guy who's doing Dishonored, and apparently you can choose not to take the powers and go in without any powers at all.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
So you basically played like a proper sort of stealth game then. Like, do you actually get the powers eventually, or what's the deal?
Nope, no powers the entire time.
So you could pretty much play like Thief or something then?
Yep, exactly.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Actually, while you were talking there, I actually remembered that they announced Prey as well.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying while you guys were talking over me.
Oh, okay, sorry, dude.
Sorry.
That looks interesting from the little nugget that we saw of it.
And it's not Prey 2,
definitely not
it's
the
just
Prey that was shown. It's basically a entirely new game, just
rebooted.
Pretty much rebooted. Not a reboot game, and just showed like a trailer which looked interesting. And that was
the original Prey is very underrated. That game was really good.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
I liked it.
It was pretty decent. I actually remember.
I liked when Barracuda played on the jukebox.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been 10 years since that game came out. I actually forget.
What was it? It was Barracuda or Don't Fear the Reaper, right? One or the other could play.
Wasn't it a Judas Priest song?
It could be, yeah. Maybe there's 3 of them.
You got
because
another
I think
thing
it was
coming or whatever it's called.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that was it though, because I actually
Judas
think I
Priest.
do remember it playing at the start of the game. All I remember from that game is like portals.
And you can run around those tracks and go upside down and all that. And when you die, you actually don't die. You can fight your way back to life.
Yeah, you have to shoot the things, and then that's it. Yeah,
that's really cool.
That's pretty much all I remember from that game.
Yep.
Because it's been so long since I played it.
That game was so great. I hope they do a remaster.
I remember playing the first, the multiplayer as well, which was like pretty decent at as well. It wasn't anything great though, but it was like a nice diversion anyway.
Yeah, it was all right. We played that, you and me, to get the achievements.
Yeah.
Together. I remember that.
Yeah. I think I got all of the achievements except for maybe a couple. Like, I think I had to get the ones you go through the game again on hard mode or something, though, and that was it. And like maybe a couple of other ones, though. This was back then when I was, like, way into achievements.
Yeah, exactly.
Those days are long gone now.
Yep.
I think that's...
I don't think there was anything more.
That's pretty much all I can think of.
So some announcements in Prey and Quake, but, not a whole lot. Fallout, there's a new Fallout DLC, Fallout 4 DLC.
Nuka World.
That looks cool. I don't know what that's going to be. Apparently that's a story-driven thing.
Yeah, no.
If you go amusement park thing, that would be really awesome.
And yeah, they had the other DLC as well. It's basically all, scavenge stuff. You can build your own vault, which, like, I'm sure a lot of people, some people are like, oh, cool, and other ones are like, I want to see.
I don't care about the building stuff in that game at all. But one of my friends actually, the town that you start in, what is it? I can't remember the name of the town, but he built like a fucking city in there. Like he has houses that are like 4 stories high and furnished and everything. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, did you even play Fallout 4? He's like, oh yeah, I'm just maybe halfway through the game right now. So I'm like, okay. He's had it since launch, and he's only played like halfway through it. He's been building his town completely, which is crazy.
Does he play Minecraft?
No, he doesn't play Minecraft.
Nice.
He just got way into that building stuff, and I'm like, okay, well.
I wonder if you like Minecraft.
I don't know, maybe. Maybe he would.
Pretty much what all that game's about, mining stuff and building, awesome stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
That's just I like the fact that game has gotten a wide range, wide appeal to people like all ages. So, but it's just something I've never touched though. But I love looking.
I never played Minecraft at all. I never touched it.
But I just love looking at the different things people make.
Yeah.
Just seeing some of the things, like, people making fucking all sorts of cool things. Like, I think I seen someone make, like, Rapture from Bioshock in it one time, and, Minas Tirith as well, and stuff like that's just pretty awesome.
I saw Winterfell, I saw King's Landing, stuff like that. It's really crazy stuff. Insane.
But yeah, that was the Bethesda conference. The next conference is the Microsoft conference, and there's...
No, I'm kidding. It was a pretty boring one.
Well, look, because the main thing because I actually didn't mind it though. It was pretty good, mainly because the fact is most of the stuff that was revealed was, okay, we already know about this because it got leaked.
But did you guys know about Forza Horizon 3?
It pretty much got leaked, I think, shortly before.
Really? I didn't know.
I had no idea. I think it was announced I think it got leaked. It was like
4-player fucking co-op. Forza Horizon 3. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't get into the second one as much as the first one though. I did still enjoy it though. But this co-op stuff is like, yep, that's definitely on board with it though, and it looks really nice.
Yeah, it does.
In Australia.
It does, but I hope they improve the progression in like the career mode, because that was my biggest issue with 2.
Yeah, 2. 2 is like you think you're finished, and then it just continues. You have plenty more areas.
It felt really repetitive.
Yeah.
Like it didn't feel like there was as much variety in the tracks, and like the world felt a little smaller.
Yeah, you guys didn't get into it as much as I did, I think.
Yeah, because you did.
DLC, I mean, I like finished it, quote unquote, but you know, like it was like, oh,
story.
Now continue your tournament,
adventure,
or go to the next tournament or whatever. I don't know.
And probably one of the reasons why I didn't get into it as well, because the voiceover guy with that other character was a really fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, he wasn't that great.
I forget his name though, but
yeah, me too. I don't know.
Just wanted to slap him in the face.
But yeah, that's coming to I think pretty much every Microsoft proprietary game will be available on Windows 10.
Yeah.
Which is cool as fuck.
And Xbox. Yep.
Yeah. On Xbox One. And if
Crossplay.
you buy it, I think if you buy ones, you get the other version as well. I think it has to be. I think it's digital only though.
Yep.
I
don't mind that because I don't buy copies now. I don't buy physical copies of games anymore. So
yeah, and I don't buy any Xbox One games anyway, because the last Xbox One game I got was Halo 5.
Yep.
And that turned out to be a disappointment.
Yes.
But yeah, so pretty much I'll probably be getting all the games now on the PC anyway.
Same here.
They opened up with Gears of War 4 demo now, which like I like the Gears of War series.
No, you forgot they didn't open with that. They opened with the Xbox One S.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, right.
And then they went into Gears of War 4.
Yep.
It's smaller, 40% smaller, as a 2 terabyte hard drive, and it's apparently a bit more powerful than the current Xbox One.
4K,
which remains to be seen.
Yeah, 4K streaming video and ultra HD Blu-ray player and stuff like that. But yeah,
I don't know where
apparently and they said it was $299, but that price you don't even get a controller, and I think the hard drive is only 500 gigs.
Really?
For that low price, yeah. Otherwise, you pay $400 to get the 2 terabyte with the controller.
Yeah, fuck that. I'll stick with my computer.
Yeah, and I mean, your computer's gonna be better than that.
Exactly.
Dan Reichert said he's going to get it, apparently. I said, okay, why?
Well,
I thought about it, and I was gonna be like, oh, I'll just trade in my old Xbox One. And then as the press conference went on, it was like, the whole cross-play thing, whatever. I forget what their marketing term is.
Anywhere,
Xbox Play, yeah.
So every single game they showed, you could get on PC and Xbox One, and you buy one and you get the other for free.
Yeah. So
I didn't see any Xbox One exclusive games there. Did you?
No.
I didn't.
Actually exclusive to Xbox One?
No.
Nope.
So they just told me, go ahead and get rid of your Xbox One and just use your PC.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you have a good PC, then your Xbox One's kind of useless.
Yeah, I mean, it's been useless for a while, but yeah, now it's definitely useless.
What was the last game you bought on it?
Forza Horizon 2.
And I was
my God!
I was last September. So there you go.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
And I have not turned it on since I was done playing that game.
Wow. Okay.
So, and actually, I'm selling it to a friend of mine.
Oh, you're selling it now? You're not keeping it?
Yeah, he wants to play Dead Rising 3, so I'm selling that and my Xbox One to him.
Okay.
I'm keeping one controller because I have 2 controllers, but I'm keeping one just in case I need to use it on PC.
Yeah, keep one. It goes really well with Windows 10, so you can play easily on PC with it.
Yeah, I won't get rid of the console though anyway, even though I maybe should though, but I don't tend to sell consoles.
I won't.
I don't either, but I have not used it hardly at all.
Yeah. Well, you have a good reason to.
I used it a lot when I first got it because I didn't have a PS4 or gaming PC, but I had as I've talked about on this podcast before, issues with when Titanfall came out. I had a lot of issues. My Kinect died. Had issues playing Forza Horizon 2 with the controller, like sync issues.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I remember mentioning that. Yeah.
I just ever since like Dark Souls 2 and Titanfall came out, I've had issues with that thing, and I just once I got a PS4, I just stuck with that.
Yeah.
And then now I got this PC.
And the fact is, like, the most of the time, the PS4 version of, like, multi-platform games tends to be better anyway.
Yep.
Whereas last generation, it was the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, do you guys really think that thing is going to do 4K graphics?
I couldn't care less anyway because I don't have a 4K TV.
I know, but even that, I mean, most video cards don't even do 4K on PC now, so how the hell is that Xbox One thing going to do 4K?
It's 4K video, not like actual 4K gaming.
Okay, it's only 4K video.
Yeah, streaming video.
It's not
apparently
gaming.
That no.
Okay.
They're leaving that to Project Scorpio.
Yeah. Which I don't think is going to happen. I don't think they're going to be able to do that anyways, but we'll see. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, for us three, we have good gaming PCs now, so the use of the Xbox One kind of completely dies now that they're releasing both versions, PC and Xbox One. It's kind of useless for us now.
Like, apparently I heard, and I haven't bought it though. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to go maybe low on price. I heard the actual PC version of Quantum Break was pretty bad.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to use the Windows 10 store.
Yeah, but I actually heard it has some
issues with that.
Yeah, certain actual problems. And that Windows 10, that actual Windows App Store is pretty bad because it just looks like the fucking iOS store, the App Store.
It does, yeah. That's where I got
it's designed for like Surface and Windows Phone.
Yeah. You think it'd be better though, but it just looks really ugly.
It's designed for tablets and shit like that, so
yeah,
that's why it's like that.
Pretty much. But yeah, that's the Xbox One S. None of us are getting it.
Nope.
But are you getting Gears of War 4, Dennis?
Of course. Getting that on PC for sure. I've heard bad things about it, like people are talking shit about it, and apparently it doesn't look that great, doesn't play that great, and all that, but yeah, it's still Gears to me, and I'm interested in playing it, so I'm interested in seeing what happens with that story. The son of Marcus.
I don't plan to.
The only reason I get it really is just basically to play co-op with you, and that's really it. I have no interest in the multiplayer. I just play the co-op with you, and it's like, yep, I've had my fill, and that's it.
We'll play it on PC, so that's cool.
Like, I enjoy playing the game. Like, we played through every Gears of War co-op bar. We'll have to get back to finishing Judgment now, but we played through the other three co-op together, so we did.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll just basically be playing Gears of War 4, and looks pretty good from that demo though.
Looks alright.
Looks nice.
It's a better demo than last year for sure, but yeah.
But yeah. Dead Rising 4 was announced. Although we already knew about it from like a week before because there's screenshots of it.
Leak.
Yep.
And Frank West is back.
Frank West is back. It's set around Christmas time, and it's in the area where the first game was set. Williamette, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you can actually go back to the mall, and it will be different.
Yeah, and there's no cure now.
He looked skinnier to me, but I don't know if that's because of the trailer that I saw. One thing that they did during the press conferences this year was like cut away from the video, and they show like the stage and the audio and stuff.
That was really fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, that was
like
shit.
I didn't see that trailer very well, and I haven't gone back to actually watch the trailer on YouTube or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked skinnier, like way skinnier.
It's like it's set I think like 15 years. Is it 15 years or 20 years after the events of Dead Rising 1?
Yeah, I believe
really?
that
Jeez,
was
that's like a long time.
Yeah, I forget exactly.
He's 52 or 53.
Oh wow.
now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Huh.
Right.
So that
But it looks good. I mean, I'll get that on. I guess I'll be getting it on PC now. But
yeah, apparently it's going to be like Dead Rising 3. Like it's just balls out, go out and do your shit, and no time limits, no nothing. Go out there and. But apparently, I heard because I watched the GameSpot thing, the stage demo, and he said, if you're playing co-op, you have a time limit for your missions.
huh.
Right. So that's gonna.
But if you're playing single player, you don't. So.
There's actually something else I meant to say as well there, but oh yeah, I actually remember it now. But yeah, me and you played to Dead Rising 3 for the most part together, so we did, and that was fun. So basically, again, it has co-op in it, so I'll enjoy it.
Yep, exactly.
Is
that available on PC? It is, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it said it's like, they said it's what, 90-day exclusive or something on Windows 10 or 60-day or something on Xbox One or something. It's like a timed exclusive.
Yeah.
So apparently so it is. So it eventually will come to, PS4 and I assume Steam or something.
Yeah, I assume so.
But yeah, that's the only problem now with getting some of these games though. We're not going to get our discounts, quote unquote.
Yeah, not with the Windows.
We can't get CD key or whatever.
Yeah, they don't do the Windows.
They don't do it in they do like Xbox One now, certain games, but they don't do like Windows 10. So it's full priced or bust, fellas.
Yep, exactly. So it'll have to be a really good fucking game for $80.
They showed that Recore trailer, which I've yet to go back to. I have to watch it again.
I think they showed a bunch of gameplay on like the YouTube show and GameSpot as well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I saw that.
So you've probably seen more of it than I have. So how is it?
I didn't really watch. I wasn't really paying too much attention.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not interested really. So I didn't really. Pay that much attention.
You'll probably enjoy it. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a Darren Moore game. Pretty much.
Yeah. Darren Moore game. I'm also it was kind of a bad showing for Japanese developed games.
Yeah.
Because the Final Fantasy 15 demo and the Scalebound demo, they didn't look very enticing.
Not at all. No.
I mean, Scalebound looked better than Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15 demo was a fucking mess because it seemed like the person playing it didn't know how to play it.
Right.
Because he kept missing the mark. Because I think he must have jumped on to the big flipping Titan, and he kept missing it or something. I don't know what they had to do though. But
he died twice too, apparently, which I didn't even notice. But my friend who was over watching with me noticed that he died twice, and he had to have like his teammates revive him.
Right. Yeah.
Which I didn't even notice. But
so I didn't notice that either though. I actually do think I think I did see a few of them dying or something.
That was a weird demo. Like, why was that even there? Because there's no exclusive, is there?
No, there's not. No, there's not. I don't know why the hell that was there. That was weird.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just to show it off. It's coming to Xbox One as well because I think it was shown. I don't know. I don't think it was shown it.
I'm getting it on PS4. I got it pre-ordered already.
If it was on PC, I'd probably get it on there, but it's only on Xbox One and PS4. But yeah, I'm still interested in that game though because it looks very interesting.
15 or Scalebound?
15.
Oh.
So
yeah, the demo I actually enjoyed. The first demo, not the second one. I didn't really enjoy that one as much.
I did get Type 0 HD, and I actually downloaded the demo, but I actually never played it.
Oh, it's quite good. I don't even actually have that game, but I played it over at my friend's house.
Yeah. I probably would never. I don't think I'll play the demo now. I just think I'll probably just wait till the full game comes out. So it's already a few months away anyway.
Did you play that second demo?
Nope. I've never touched any Final Fantasy 15 related stuff.
So do you? Well, okay. You obviously know it's like real time combat.
Yes, I've seen like the trailers and out there stuff. So I have. I've seen Giant Bomb play the demo now.
Oh, okay.
And I think they played it, and I think I've seen a few other places.
Yeah,
Brad
played all the way through.
But yeah, I'm very much interested in that game anyway. It looks pretty cool, and like it is a action game more than turn-based. I prefer the action stuff more than turn-based nowadays anyway. Scalebound.
It might as well, yeah. 4-player co-op.
Yes, it looked cool, but the fact is,
cool,
it looked like a big whoa, what the heck's going on here?
Yeah.
Like Monster Hunter or something?
Yes, it looked like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Which this might be a Monster Hunter I might get behind. Like, I'm getting it anyway because it's Platinum and I love Platinum games. But like I say, if that was the first time I seen that game, I was like, that didn't leave a good impression. So hopefully...
Well, the first time they showed it, I think it looked really good, but this time, not so much.
But as I said, if this was the first time I actually seen this game, if I didn't see it back in, what was it? It wasn't Gamescom. It was Gamescom, wasn't it? Yeah. Then I was like, I'm not getting this game or something. This didn't leave a good impression. But like, yeah, the first time it was shown, it was good. But yeah.
You didn't get that Turtles game, did you?
No, but I heard it was bad, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does not look good. The boss fights look okay, but like the rest of it doesn't
I'll probably get one dirt cheap, like I did with Korra, which I got it for like a couple of £1 and finished it, and it was fine. But it's not great. It's the worst Platinum game next to Reigns, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway.
They showed Battlefield 1 again, even though it was just at EA, and it was like that same trailer.
Yeah.
Which was also something like why is this here again?
Because this is on TV. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Was it on Spike?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
the Sunday press conferences were not on TV.
Yeah, because I think Giant Bomb, like this, I think Jeff or one of them mentioned, I think Jeff said about it, this is on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they bleep the swearing, so that's why they...
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I was like, I noticed that and I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Why'd they delete this? And I forget what stream I was watching, and then I switched to a different one. I was like, okay, this is better. I think it was the YouTube stream, and they were like censoring it or something.
Yeah, probably.
And then I switched to like GameSpotter, and it was fine.
Yeah, I didn't watch this live now because I was on an NXT show. Like, I watched the first 30 minutes though, and Wi-Fi wasn't like the best quality though, and then like once at like 6 o'clock I was out of there, so I watched it though. But I kind of like looked at what happened though anyway. I was like, okay, it didn't seem to be anything really memorable, so I didn't really care if I watched this live or not. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else did they show at Microsoft?
Sea of Thieves, which is a rare game.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, the game looks alright.
The game looks cool, but the fact is the way they showed it was bad.
Oh, God.
I hate when they have just faces of people like that and with their stupid ass dialogue, look fucking
good in the buzz.
fake excited and stuff like that. Really fucking annoys me.
Yep, like PewDiePie. That's what he does.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's what's popular because PewDiePie has like trillion fucking subscribers. So.
Last time I checked, I think it's 40 odd million.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what people like though, and I don't know if what's worse, that or the whole the whole dialogue stuff in the Ghost Recon Wildlands demo.
The YouTubers was worse.
Yeah, the YouTubers was worse. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't even pay attention. I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah. They could have showed that game in a better light, in my opinion, since it is our first proper game since Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Exactly.
I'm not including the Kinect games, sports games, like first proper game.
Yep.
And they didn't show it in a good light, but I'm still interested though. I've really have just have good memories with Rare though, so I do.
Yeah, that game looks fun. That game was really fun.
some of my favorite games, some of my favorite gaming memories are from Rare games, Donkey Kong Country Trilogy, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, etc. So yeah, I'll be getting this game anyway. I think that's pretty much it for the most part. They showed that they announced Project Scorpio at the end, and apparently it's going to be the world's most powerful console, 6 teraflops, 4K gaming, 4K video, 4K gaming, etc., etc. Like, yeah, a lot of buzzwords
though.
Developers
and buzzwords,
And like sometimes you just the way like some people just come out, like something developers come out and you like this is gonna be a whole interactive new genres and stuff, like a lot of buzzwords. And sometimes I actually find the more those kind of Eastern European kind of guys, like some of those ones who talk about you could tell like they're passionate about their project, they're passionate about their games, things like, and they don't use buzzwords, they just sort of share their enthusiasm for the game they make, though, and I actually find them more enjoyable to watch than the sort of kind of corporate shill going out there and saying something about Battlefield or Call of Duty. It's like, okay, you're saying a lot of buzzwords, we've heard this all before, like a politician.
Pretty much.
The thing was, there was a bit of an absence from a certain game that I know Dennis wants see more of. Crackdown. What the hell was it?
Yeah, it was in the sizzle reel at the end.
Yep.
And they didn't talk about it at all, so that's really weird.
There's some people have been saying that it might not come until Scorpio is released. They might save it for it.
Could be. It could be. I hope it's not the case, but could be. Could be what's going on.
Because the last time that game was shown wasn't at Gamescom.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
As far as I know, I think it may have been shown later than that, but that's the last time I know of it.
Yep. Too bad. It looked cool.
Yeah. I had to play a new Crackdown game. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah. They also had some like a small indie segment with like the game from the Limbo creators Inside.
Yeah.
I guess it was called, and then apparently that's supposed to be pretty amazing from what I've seen on Twitter.
It's out 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
Limbo's
really
free again.
Yeah.
Yes, Limbo's free on Xbox One. It was free before because I have it on Xbox One.
I have it on PC and Xbox One.
It's free on 360 because I have it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you actually can get I think it's free. You can get the 360 version on Xbox One anyway because I think it's backwards compatible.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you pretty much.
I never played that game.
It's good, but I think it's overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I never finished it. I got stuck at one part, and I was like, I just never went back to it.
It's not that long. It's like 3 hours as well.
Oh.
It's like 2-3 hours. But I think it's a good game, but I just don't see the huge love for it now.
Yeah.
I know Alex Navarro loved that game. I think that was his favorite game for that year.
Yeah, I think so.
So it was, but I'm just curious to see what this Inside game is now. And then, yeah, of course, I had that indie reel, the idea, the Xbox stuff that showed Cuphead, which
again.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I can't wait to play that game. They showed Below. That is the 4th E3 in a row. That game has been shown, and that game still isn't fucking out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
is that game ever come out?
It's apparently coming out in the summer.
Okay.
According to Brad, I think he said it on the sealed envelope. Like I said, it's supposed to come out in the summer, which is like hopefully it's coming out then because it's been like 3 years. I was first shown at 2013 E3.
Yeah.
3 years later, and that game still isn't out. And I showed a few games on there though. They looked interesting though, but I just can't remember the name of them because it just showed like a couple of seconds of each game, and I was like, yeah.
Was that We Happy Few at Microsoft?
That's yes. that is one of those games I'm very much looking forward to. It looks
that looks really good. That looks really good.
I watched it. I was like, why are people freaking out over this? It doesn't seem that great.
It looks Bioshock.
Yes,
like a little bit of
Bioshock.
I guess I was like half paying attention, so I should probably go back and watch that.
Yeah, I definitely got a Bioshock vibe from that there. Little demo they showed of it.
I saw the end where like the pinata turned into a rat or something, and they were all eating a rat.
Yeah, it wasn't actually. It was like a pinata because they're on this.
It's not a pinata. It's a rat.
It's actually beat like a rat to death.
That's a studio in Montreal that's doing that one.
Yeah. They actually did a game before called Contrast, which came out around the time the PS4 not launched.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a PS Plus game.
Yep, it was.
Actually,
I think that was like the first PS Plus game I got on PS4.
Yeah, because
like first or second.
Yeah, because it was. I think it was free around the time, and Razogun was free as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think they were like the two free games on the PS4.
Yeah, I didn't even have a PS4 then. I was just going onto the PlayStation website.
Just, activating it,
redeeming it. Yeah.
That We Happy Few looks quite interesting though. As I said, definitely got a Bioshock feel for it though.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's just go back to it, and you can definitely sort of just like the kind of the static of it. Just definitely has that feel.
Mysterious kind of what's going on here.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
You gonna take your joy today, Denis?
Yeah. I watched that trailer after the press conference because during the press conference I was watching the giant bomb thing and they were talking all over it and then I couldn't hear what was going on and everything, so I watched it after and yeah, it looks interesting.
Doesn't have a release date, does it?
I don't think so. No, I don't think it does.
I actually.
So 2016.
Was it the one that was sort of? It's actually was that another game? I forget. It was it's going to be available as a game preview thing in July.
Mm-hmm.
They did announce a game that's coming out.
It might have been.
I don't know if it was it. No, I actually forget.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But yeah, definitely going to check it out once it comes about. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it for the Microsoft conference now, as far as I can recall. There's a fair few things came out of it anyway. State of Decay 2 as well, yes.
Oh right, yep.
It was
with co-op, I think.
Co-op, yes.
Sure.
Apparently, I think they did say that.
And I think it's also on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You played the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, I played a bunch of it. I like it a lot. There's a friend of mine who's like really, really into that game, and so when 2 comes out, then I can play with him.
Yeah, I see that.
I think it's like cross-platform, so if I play on PC, then I should be able to play with him on Xbox One. I think.
That's pretty cool.
So that should be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen a trailer. I was like, this looks pretty cool. I might check it out.
It's like a survival game with zombies where you like have a base and you're, upgrading your base with different things. There's like a garden and there's like watchtower and like training facility, crafting facility.
And you and you drive around like the environments looking for scavenge for stuff and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yep, go into houses and scavenge for things. Yep, and then while you're doing that, it makes noise so it can attract. And there's like there's more than one type of zombie. There's just like the slow ones and there's faster ones, and then there's ones that'll shriek and like attract a bunch more zombies, and then there's these big huge fat ones that like throw stuff at you and explode. So yeah, it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, all the different varieties in that game.
I think it was. No, I don't know. It might have been a different game. No, I don't think it was it. No, well, it's another survival game. It was on PS Plus. It wasn't it now. I don't know if it came on not PS Plus, Xbox Game with Go now. But yeah, I'll probably definitely get that there because it has co-op, so that's kind of one of my...
That was the one thing the first game needed, it was co-op.
Yeah. Because I thought, I heard that they actually were trying to add co-op later on, but they never just did.
Yeah, I remember hearing some rumors about it, but it never happened.
Yeah, so I think they just wait till the sequel and then add it on then. So yeah, I'll definitely try that then. It doesn't have a release date now, does it?
I don't think so.
I'll check here online here while I go on. But I think that's pretty much it for Microsoft though. Kind of remember most of the stuff that came out of it now.
2017.
Yeah, just 2017. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. No actual date.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the games that came out of conferences of 2017.
Yeah.
And the next one is Ubisoft, whatever you pronounce it.
Ubi.
Derek's favorite conference.
Yeah.
Ubi.
You weren't watching this live though, because you went to the theater to watch the Sony Conference.
No, because I was driving to. I had to drive about 45 minutes away from my house to get to the one movie theater in the state of Minnesota that was playing the Sony press conference. So, and I wanted to get there early to make sure we got the good seats, and actually got seats. So I didn't actually watch this live.
No, okay.
But I was checking Twitter and I was seeing people talk about like South Park and some dancing thing. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I did later on watch it.
So. Yeah, I didn't watch this live either because I was in the middle of my NXT show.
I did watch it live.
And did you regret it?
I regretted watching it not live.
I mean, there were some cringe-worthy moments. I think it was better than last year's. But yeah, there were some cringe-worthy moments, like the whole South Park thing.
I don't think they had anything as bad as that cosplay thing from last year now, did they?
Yeah, no, they didn't. But yeah, that whole South Park thing with Trey and Matt, that was really fucking bad. And
that just went on way too long as well. Like, okay, just show 5 minutes, and it went on for like 10, 15 minutes or so. Like, okay, enough's enough.
Yeah, that show was 2 hours, that whole press conference. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope the game is better than what they showed. Because, I mean, I'm still looking for it because I love the Stick of Truth, but I don't know, what they showed didn't really grab me a whole lot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was gonna buy it like day one, but I'm not going to.
Yeah,
wait for like a quick look and reviews and stuff.
Exactly. Yep.
Way to go, guys! Way to stop us from getting the game day one.
Yeah, I was really pumped, and I was like, I saw that presentation and the videos and the gameplay, and I was like, oh boy, the jokes are fucking lame, and everything just looks bad, and oh no, I don't want to. I don't want this. So.
Yeah, and fucking people are laughing their asses off apparently, and I practically didn't.
And the audience, yeah.
I think
like I was watching the Giant Bomb stream. I know
they were like silent the whole time, like, oh my god.
Yeah, the whole thing where your
especially
hero,
when it was like black jokes and stuff. You're like,
yeah,
that was pretty awkward.
Your hero is the whole story, like his origin story, is that he saw his dad fuck his mom.
Yeah.
And yeah. Alex was like, he's fucking his mom. He's gonna fuck his mom, right? That's the whole thing, right? He's fucking his mom, right? That's the whole thing, right? Yeah, he's like, yep, that's it. That's the thing. And all the guys at Giant Bomb were like, ugh. And I just went, fuck, really? That's what you're going with?
And then the talk that just God, they went on the whole joke about the different, the phases.
Yeah.
So, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe does, Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. Did a whole little, there's like cutscene about it and stuff, etc. as well.
Yeah, and when they split up, they say, yeah, go home DC or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like when they say, yeah, to go home DC Comics, you heard the crowd go, woo. DC fanboys there. Just fucking booing everything. So, yeah, I don't know. That it's too bad, though, because that whole thing made me go, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to get this game day one, like Derek said. I'm going to wait for a quick look, more information, and then I'll make up my mind. But that does not look like a $70 game for me. or $80 game. I'm not gonna put $80 into sex jokes, like worn out sex jokes and fucking, I don't know. I don't. That completely blew me off of the whole thing. I don't want that game anymore, honestly.
Good job, train, Matt. You didn't want to be there, pretty much.
Destroyed everything.
Yeah, that was just really awkward, that whole segment, so it was.
A game that did get me, a demo that did make me say, okay, this might have potential is Watch Dogs 2.
Really?
Yep. I watched that demo and I'm like, yep, this looks interesting. Like the setting, the open world, like it's more like a GTA vibe a little bit. I think that got me interested a little bit more in the game than I was.
I'm less interested in 2 than I was in 1.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the feedback when that game comes out and see if everything. But what I've seen of it though is like, yeah, this just looks like the first one, and you know how I felt about the first one. So
I think there's less of that stuff going on, like hack everything, and the protagonist looks a little bit more, how can I say, down to earth and more
yeah, he doesn't seem like a
approachable
total dickhead like Aiden Pierce was, who's like one of the worst protagonists in the game in the last decade or ever, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he looks more approachable, like he looks more fun to play as than Aiden Pierce. But yeah, I'll wait and I'm more excited than I was when it was announced. Like when they said Watch Dogs 2, I was like, ugh, whatever. In that first trailer, I was like, ugh, okay. But I saw the thing at the press conference, I was like, okay, this looks all right, I guess.
I'm a bit cautiously optimistic about the game.
That's exactly. Yeah, me too.
At the moment.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not going like head over heels. Oh my god, I can't wait for this game now. Like I said, like I was looking forward to the first game, and got it, played it for 3 hours, and I was like, yep, I'm done with this game. I'm fucking bored.
We know how that went.
Yeah.
So
I just didn't like that game whatsoever. I was like, every time I see it on sale, I was like, I'm gonna buy. I have an itch to buy and see, and if I can get through it though. But it's like, no, I don't think I will. I probably will buy and play it and for a few hours and like, okay, I regret buying this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about Badlands?
Wildlands, you mean?
Wildlands, yeah. Sorry.
Yes. Apart from the whole awkward,
horrible
flipping, dialogue. That game looks fun.
The forced banter between.
Yeah, the forced banter. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. That game looks interesting. It looks fun. It looks fun to play.
And again, it's co-op, and probably that's the only reason why I'm interested in that game.
Yeah.
Because it's co-op.
Looks fun to play.
Looks like GTA co-op or something.
Yeah, like some people are comparing it to like GTA, like the heist, and like Metal Gear Solid 5, the way you can approach like there certain things and things like that as well. Like that's what I heard some people like Jam Bomb or a few other people kind of felt that way about it, which I can see, I guess, because you could probably certain the mission to go, you could probably tackle that in various different ways rather than the way they showed that in the demo.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I think it's out March, next year, February or March of next year.
Yep.
So it is.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, Just Dance was again shown.
Of course.
That's a yearly thing in the Ubisoft, which
Yep.
I don't care about Just Dance.
And no Assassin's Creed at all. No announcement. No.
Oh, that
they
movie.
Just talked about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no games.
No video games. Not even a trailer. Not an announcement. Nothing at all coming out.
That's probably the first year in like a long time they haven't shown an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Well, the last one, Syndicate, was really good. I enjoyed it a whole lot.
yeah, I know you really enjoyed it, Lo. I need to go back to it sometime.
It's really good.
Yeah, I heard great things about it.
Yeah, Syndicate is awesome, especially in co-op.
Yeah,
it's actually better than the single-player campaign.
I should go back and play that. I have that on the EA thing.
I have on PC as well. We did play a bit of it, so we did, and just got.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did play some multiplayer on PC.
Yeah. Fuck. I wish there was a Syndicate 2.
Yeah, that's never coming though.
Me too.
Yeah. That game doesn't get the love it deserved.
Nope.
It
does not.
The only kind of thing that I can think of that was at the Ubisoft was that sports open world game at the end, Steep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which,
what the fuck was that?
I was like, yeah, it's all right.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Really good.
But again, it's just following the Ubisoft open world formula at this point.
Yeah, go anywhere.
All their fucking games are open world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it sounds like it's not really open world. You just warp to the next race or something. You don't like travel to it.
Yeah.
So like, why is it open world at all, other than to see other people racing and stuff?
Yeah, that's weird. It's probably just like a.
And then you hear people dying and like screaming or something as they crash, which is really cool.
Yeah. Pretty much. But that was a weird thing to end on. Like, it's a new property, I get it, but I don't know. It's kind of weird, to my opinion.
Oh yeah, there's a few other things
I will not be getting it.
There's a few other things I remember now.
I need to see more of it, but I'm not really into snowboarding a whole lot.
Oh, there was a Star Trek VR.
That's what I was going to say.
LeVar Burton, which was like the only good thing about that press conference for me.
That looked cool. Despite the fact that I'm not a big Star Trek fan.
Sounds cool. I'm more of a Star Trek fan than Star Wars.
Yeah. But it does look cool.
Yeah. And like, yeah, you should talk to LeVar Burton then afterwards then for a few minutes. I actually didn't watch that part.
Yeah, they should have made that part longer and then made the South Park part way shorter.
like you could see that LeVar wanted to be there and talk about the game, so that made it interesting.
Yeah, he seemed like way into it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it in the video though, and it's like, yeah, this guy seems enthusiastic. So yeah.
Yeah, did you see the video they did with there's him, there's McCoy from the new Star Trek?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
The video, the feature that they showed before he came out and did the interview with Aisha.
Yeah.
With Hanker, Carl Urban, what's her name, Jerry Ryan.
Yeah.
And the guy who's doing the demo.
Demo guy.
Yeah, demo guy. I don't know his name.
For Honor single player.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's intriguing a little bit. It looks intriguing.
I don't know. I think that might be a game that's probably better played against other people.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be another Rise, but we'll see.
That's what people, I think Jan Ball were saying it kind of looks like Rise, or some people were saying it looked like Rise. It kind of did look a bit like Rise.
It did, yeah. The formula and everything. Looked like Rise.
I did play Rise, and it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's forgettable, but it's fine. For what it is.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, but it's fine.
Oh, we forgot the Killer Instinct thing at the Microsoft. They had that General some Gears of War character. Yeah, I totally forgot what. I just remember that right now.
But I couldn't care less about Killer Instinct, though, to be honest.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. I have it because you gave it to me. Because you got that code for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It was like what they were celebrating the anniversary of Xbox or something, and certain people got certain things. I forget.
Oh, you have Killer Instinct?
Season 1.
Okay, I have that too on Xbox.
It was actually
Actually
because it was a
bought that.
PS Plus game as well. I'm not a game. Keep saying PS Plus games with gold. See for the
Oh,
season
okay.
one, so it was there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think it was the Ultimate Edition, whatever it was, like a while back as well.
Wasn't Justice 2 shown somewhere?
I don't think so.
No, it was not shown in any conference. I just
Okay, I saw the demo on GameSpot.
Yes, I watched.
I'm very, very, very interested in that. I love the first game. It was really good.
And your boy Winston's in it.
Yeah, Winston's in the. I was like, I'm gonna piss a whole lot of DC people off with the. With
like me?
Yeah. I know his name now. I know who he is.
But, Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
Who's been around well longer than Winston.
Yeah, I know.
For decades.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, hey, it's Winston.
Yeah, I like the first Justice game, so I'll definitely get this one.
Yep.
Again, another 2017 release.
I'll get it if Booster Gold or Blue Beetle are in it.
Well, supposedly it's like they're going for more obscure characters.
Yeah, they have Dr. Fate in there, which is crazy, and then one of the Red Lanterns.
Yep.
Which is also kind of crazy. Which are probably a little bit more obscure than Booster Gold or Blue Beetle, I think. But
Booster Gold and who?
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle, okay.
It's his best friend.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, Booster Gold has been on that show that he was on. What was that? Smallville, and I think he's been on
Arrow.
The newer
Arrow.
Legends
probably?
of Tomorrow or something. Maybe I know he's on Smallville for sure though.
Flash or Arrow, probably one of the others.
He might, I don't know for sure, but I think he
Supergirl.
might have been on those.
Supergirl, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I saw the demo on GameSpot, and yeah, Ed Boon was saying it'll be more obscure characters, and you can actually upgrade your heroes, like they get loot when they win games. Like you can get rare items and legendary items, and to equip your heroes with that.
Yeah, the gear though, and like the level up with the new armor and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks really interesting to me. It looks like an interesting thing to do. So yeah, so let's hope you can tweet Ed Boon, tweet him and say, hey, can you put Booster Gold in the game? Oh, interesting. Yeah, you should.
Not that he'll even listen, but I should, just for the hell of it.
But apparently he listens to everybody who tweets him stuff about that, so
I think
who knows?
Jeff was talking about Hawkman, I think, on the E3 show, the Giant Bomb E3 coverage as well.
Didn't they? Yeah. Didn't they put Hawk Girl or Hawkman in one of those? I thought they did.
Like probably is DLC. I don't know because
yeah,
wasn't in the original. That's for sure.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
It was that guy in the motorcycle. I can't remember what his name is.
Lobo.
Lobo, yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the DLC characters.
He was DLC, yeah.
Mm.
I'll have to look up.
I don't think.
And then yeah, that comic book has been going on for like ever since that game came out. It's still
yeah, that's right.
Now.
They're doing a comic book, Injustice comic book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like I don't know, 50 issues or something. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
It's pretty popular. I guess it's pretty popular then.
Yeah, if they're doing a second one, it's probably racking a couple of little bit of money. If they're doing a second one.
No, like I meant the comic. If it's
the comic, yeah. Well,
it's
the whole series, I guess.
But yeah, that's definitely Ubisoft conference. Most stuff kind of forgettable there as well.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, Hawkgirl was in the main game. Yep.
Hawkgirl, okay. I think he said Hawkman or something.
Well,
I think he actually said to.
That's her boyfriend, husband, depending on the story.
Yeah, okay. I think that's what he said. Get Hawkman and Injustice 2. He wants Hawkman. Apparently, that's what he was saying to Ed Boon when he was on the E3 show there, the After Hours Giant Bomb show. And finally, it's the Sony Conference, which of course is on every year here at 2 a.m. It's actually quite a lot shorter than it tends to be. This wasn't like 2 hours all long.
It was too short.
It was only like what?
An hour.
An hour, and change.
Maybe just a little over an hour, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 80 minutes or so, 80, 90 minutes maybe less.
They started off with a pretty big reveal.
Yes.
So I do want to talk about my experience in the movie theater.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So we went to the movie theater. We got there like 2 or 3 hours early because we didn't know like how big the line was going to be, and we knew that they were giving away free stuff. So we drove by the theater just to kind of like take a peek, and like didn't see anybody at all. So like, okay, let's go get something to eat before. So we went to some fast food place and came back, and there was like still no line at all, and we were like, oh, okay. So we decided to go into the game room or like the arcade room, and we played House of the Dead, like with the light guns, and we finished it.
The first one?
We put in like, yeah, the first one.
Okay.
We put in like $5 or $10 or whatever and finished that, and then there was still nobody in line, so we just went and sat at some tables that were near there, near the line where they had it all.
Is this going to end up that
gated
these are only two there?
No. So after a while, we started to see people that looked like they were like taking a look to see if where the line was and who was in line. We were like, well, let's just go get in line because we can say we were the first in line, and then we did. And like right afterwards, people started showing up pretty much. So,
Okay.
and it was kind of weird. Like the people that were there, I think it was mostly a younger crowd, like younger than us. Like I'm 35 and Zach, he's like 27 or 28, I think.
Okay.
And it just seemed like the people that were there weren't like real big fans of Sony, like, or at least they hadn't been for a long time. Like the PS4 was pretty much their first system, it sounded like, and
Okay.
I don't know, just talking to some of them, like they didn't seem to know anywhere near as much as like we do about like games and like the history of games and everything. And
what the hell were they doing there?
yeah, and like one thing that was really funny is when we got into the theater, so we were first in line, and we had our names on the list, so we got like a lanyard and then the thing that said VIP, and then there's a code, a PSN code to redeem where we got a $10 PSN credit, and then like a new Horizon Zero Dawn theme, like a bunch of other stuff. We haven't actually got any of that stuff yet. For some reason, it says it'll take a few weeks to receive all that stuff. So anyway, we got that stuff. We went into the theater, sat down, and then there were some guys sitting like a few seats to my right. And he like asked like what we were hoping to see, and then I forget what the exact conversation was, but he happened to mention something like, "Oh, I hope it was better than last." He was hoping that this press conference was better than last year, and I was like, "Are you kidding? Like they gave us like everything we always wanted, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Shenmue 3, Kickstarter, and
Last Guardian.
And then something. He's like, "Yeah, I know Genji 3." I was like, "What? What?" And we like Zach was just like losing it and like laughing so hard. It was just so funny. It's like that kind of fit with like the crowd that was there. Like they didn't really know anything that was like older than PS4, pretty much, So I mean, there were some older people, but most of them were pretty young. But before it started, they were showing. I don't know if this was also showing on the regular stream. They were showing trailers for other PS4 games that were coming out that weren't going to be at the show, like the Lego Dimensions thing, Season 2 or whatever they showed.
Okay.
There's like a baseball trailer.
MLB, probably.
Yeah. Got like a whole bunch of different stuff, and I don't know if that was only for the movie theater audience or if that was also being broadcast to everybody.
We did see that. Oh.
I was watching that.
There was like a countdown in the corner too.
Yeah, me too.
And then the audio was out of sync. It was weird. Like they had two different streams open at the same time, but like one of them started about like a minute before the other one. Okay. So like once one trailer finished, you would hear the start of that audio again as the next trailer started.
Okay.
And apparently that was like a nationwide problem. It was coming from Sony, who was broadcasting it there. But luckily it got fixed, by the time the conference started. So I don't know. I think it was worth going just to get like the free stuff, and kind of it was like an experience, and I enjoyed it.
So were there any I mean, any fans of I mean, when God of War was revealed, were there people going nuts?
Oh yeah, people were screaming and like clapping. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because you could hear in the studio, like not the studio, but the theater on the press conference, people just going fucking losing their minds. And I was just thinking about Darren. I was like, yep, he's probably shitting his pants right now just watching this.
I pretty much knew it was God of War the one the music was playing because it sounded just like it's.
Well, that's what I thought too. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is God of War.
Yeah, the guys on Giant Bomb. Yeah, like this is God of War, right? This is God of War. This has to be God of War. And we're like,
yeah,
kind of sounds like it. They wouldn't do this big intro if it was like something else, or
The music was cool though, but it kind of went on a bit too long.
Yeah, it kind of went for a while. That's for sure.
You mean the orchestra that they had playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of went on for like a very. It could have maybe like a minute or so off. Kind of went on for like maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, at the very beginning, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that kind of went on a bit too long. It's okay. I think we know this.
We know what's coming.
We know what's coming. Just
Yeah.
Like it was pretty cool though. Like, and especially when during the demos and that as well, actually had the orchestra playing as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good touch. That's a nice little touch.
Yeah. But yeah, God of War is back.
Yep.
And it's just God of War, not God of War 4.
It's Kratos, and he is a father to a child, and it's Norse mythology now. And apparently
Kratos and Kratos Jr.
Apparently, it is Extreme Kratos. Like this takes place after the events of God of War 3.
Yeah.
What was it? What's his? Did they say what his son's name? I thought he said Hercules. I was like, what?
No, it's not Hercules. Is it John?
I don't know. I just heard him keep saying boy.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think he said his name too, but
yeah, he does say his name, but I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
And then when they said something about Valhalla, I was like, oh, this must be Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much
that troll that he were fighting.
Yeah, the big troll. Yeah. It's definitely Norse.
And it seemed like that combat seemed like Dark Souls to me.
It did, yeah. That's why I tweeted God of War, Dark Souls.
Definitely
Dark
did
Souls,
not seem like God of War combat.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm fucking all in.
Yeah, I'm getting it for sure.
Yeah, but I'm
it looks good.
I'm a big fan of the series as well, though. And even though I love the series, though, it's just really cool that they actually changed it a whole lot now. It's not like, it's not just set in a different, like, era now. It's not like Norse mythology now, but it's just going to have the same, try and true gameplay that the series had. They actually pretty much reinvented it. Like, over the shoulder, third person now, has this Dark Souls-esque combat. It kind of has it seems to have elements from the modern Tomb Raider games where you discover environments and knowledge gained by tracking and stuff like that, like you kind of do with certain things within Tomb Raider. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. So,
yeah, it looks interesting. I think it's to attract probably a new generation into the other generation, like you know about Kratos, who played all the games and all that, and you know about him. But I think this is more to attract a new generation, like new people who are coming into the series, and that's why they call it God of War, like just a restart, a new fresh start for the series, probably.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It's the series is not that old though. It's only like 11 years old.
Yeah, I know, but it's still 11 years old, when you think about it.
But then again, it's 11 years old, and this is the 7th game.
Yeah.
But actually 8th though, if you include they made a mobile game, I think, as well. But this is more the 7th one. And it's basically excluding that from the list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that game.
And it's not open world, because I saw the demo on GameSpot.
Yeah, they did mention that. Nice of the did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be something more along the lines of Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
open, like big open environments, and you can go around and explore though, but it's not like completely open world now. So I'm definitely interested in it though.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm interested in seeing how it goes. Get into some God of War. I'll probably buy the collection and play through it. Get ready for this one.
they had a trailer of Lost Guardian, and it finally has a release date.
Yeah, people cheered for that in the theater. Just the release date part.
Yeah.
What was it? October.
Which I pre-ordered.
October 25th, I believe it is, or October 23rd. No, I think it's October 25th. So yeah, finally that game was first shown 7 years ago, and it's finally coming out.
Man, yeah.
Apparently, I think it was in development since 2007.
Wow.
So 9 years later. I'm sure a lot of people like hope this game was worth it.
Yeah. It remains to be seen.
Yeah.
How it's gonna go.
I'm still interested in it though, but like I got to a point where I just couldn't care less anymore. And just because it was just so long since there was nothing from it though. Like each year, it's like nope, no Lost Guardian, no mention of it. And then finally last year.
So you're not gonna buy it, or
I'll probably wait and see though, and see what the feedback is. Like I'm not going.
It sounds like it's pretty similar to Eco, and like with a splash of Shadow of the Colossus in it, as far as the gameplay.
I played a bit of Eco though, and I played all of Shadow of the Colossus there a few years ago on PS3 version.
I played all the way through Eco, and I barely played Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus is really good, even if it's just kind of a one-trick pony. But it's really good.
Haven't played either.
It's really good one-trick pony though. Like some of the Colossi in the game are pretty cool. Like the last one especially is pretty. It's like a big fucking tower, pretty much. This big giant one. So
is it Eco or Ico?
I pronounce it
I don't
Ico,
know.
but I think it might be Ico.
I say Eco.
Yeah, I say Eco as well. I know a lot of people really love that game.
Yeah, I've heard good stuff about it.
Yeah.
Same for Shadow of the Colossus. I've heard, good stuff about that.
Yeah, definitely. I recommend Shadow of the Colossus anyway, though I can't recommend Eco. I only played maybe like 20 minutes of it or so.
Well, I would definitely recommend Eco.
Yeah.
A lot.
So there you go, Dennis. I recommend Shadow of the Colossus, and Derek recommends Eco.
I'll try to get them on somewhere.
Do you have your PS3 still?
HD version on PS3.
Yeah, maybe it's available to stream on their service.
Or your PlayStation PS
now.
I wouldn't really go with that there, to be honest.
My nephew played, was it Resident Evil 6 the other day on the PlayStation now? Like, he really wanted to try Resident Evil. I was like, okay, well, I'll buy it. It's like $3 for, I think, 4 hours or something. So.
And you made him play Resident Evil 6?
Yep.
Just like the worst one.
Yeah, I know, but he wanted to play it, so I said, okay, try it out. And he was like, man, this sucks. Yep. Exactly.
Well.
And then he went and I bought him Dead Island Riptide on Xbox One.
I don't know if that's any worse or not.
Yeah, I know.
Why not?
But
why couldn't it be just the visual Dead Island, not Riptide?
He really likes the Dead Island stuff.
Or did he play
He
Dead
played
Island?
the original.
Oh,
He
finished Dead Island.
okay.
Speaking of Dead Island, where the hell is Dead Island 2?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That wasn't there at all.
I've never heard no mention of that game.
Maybe it'll be a Gamescom.
Probably, yeah. Dead Island 2.
In limbo.
Yep.
That's what else was that?
The show, well, not really showed much though, but it like kind of announced a few VR games. They had the Battlefront X-Wing mission.
That looks cool. That almost. I was like, man, if this is a mission or something. I thought it wasn't Battlefront. When I saw Battlefront, I was like, okay, fuck it. But I thought it was like a new X-Wing or something. A new X-Wing game. I was like, fuck, man. That will probably push me to buy some PlayStation VR. But
isn't that the thing that they were talking about like way back on Giant Bomb, where they first tried VR, and this was one of the things they had, and it wasn't even a game. It was like a
like
a
around
or something
through or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But apparently it's a full mission in Battlefront. So
They also had, well, they didn't really show it
Batman
though,
VR.
but they just had Batman VR, War of the Kyle.
According to the Twitter, people that have played it say it's pretty great. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Rocksteady's actually doing it as well, so it's like the next thing after Arkham Knight.
Yep.
So they're not completely done with Batman just yet.
Arkham Knight was pretty good, so. Yeah.
I have to play it on my PC version, which I don't know how it'll go. Days Gone was a new game announced by the Sony band who did Siphon Filter, and I forget the last game they made. But I don't know. What do you guys think of that game?
Looks interesting. I don't think it deserves all the hate it's getting, especially when that same hate is not directed at Dead Rising 4 or State of Decay 2, which also have zombies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll wait and see.
I don't know. It just looks. It looks like The Last of Us to me.
It looks similar to The Last of Us, yeah, but I kind of have to wait and see what it turns out to be.
Yeah,
it seems like a weird thing to like end this press conference with, though.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah, like the first showed the trailer earlier on, and then they ended though. But people are speculating that there was actually something else was supposed to be there, but because of what happened over the weekend in Orlando, that they took that out.
Oh, really?
Oh, like a shooter or something?
Yeah, like it might have been something like I heard it might have been Red Dead Redemption or something. Like that's what people are speculating, and it might have been something else supposed to be there, but instead they put
Yeah,
that
I
there.
think they would have shown Red Dead Redemption 2 if it was actually supposed to be there. That would have been a huge reveal.
That seems kind of strange.
Yeah, it does.
Like I don't know if that was the case though, but that was what people were speculating. Like something else should have been something else is supposed to be there.
So it'll probably be a Gamescom then.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
I just really hope there is a Red Dead Redemption 2 because I still think that's the best Rockstar game that's been made in the last several years.
It was pretty great.
Yeah, I would agree.
It was the best Rockstar game of the last generation, that's for damn sure. GTA 4 and 5 be damned. Yeah.
Well, they played Horizon
Zero Dawn. That game's still really...
It continues to look really
good.
That looks really awesome. Yep. That's my most anticipated.
That and another game that I'll talk about in a bit is probably my most anticipated, like in terms of exclusive games. That's my most anticipated exclusive game.
That looks pretty good.
It just looks really gorgeous, so it does, and definitely like it doesn't matter if you have a big good PC though, but you can see like heck, these games still look damn good on the PS4.
Is that even on PC, or is it only?
No, it's PS4.
No, it's only PS4.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's Guerrilla Games. They're Sony exclusive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it's just nice to see them like completely, go in a different direction though, especially after they've done like the Killzone series for so long. They've made this completely different game, and like it's very impressive though, and definitely looking forward to it.
But you didn't say what you thought about the Days Gone, Darren?
Pretty much kind of what you guys felt. It's like, yeah, it looks interesting though. It doesn't deserve like the hate it does get. Like some people are just like fucking really shitting on it. Like really?
Yeah, just because it has zombies, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which are not zombies.
I think
heard it's like
a dumb argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Brad Shoemaker was sort of like some of them are saying, "Oh, shitting on it," kind of like, yeah, looks like kind of the sort of same kind of thing. Zombie games, and I was like, yeah, but you're looking forward to Dead Rising 4 apparently, so I have zombies. So
right.
He's calling it kettle black there, Brad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does like this Last of Us kind of mixture of it though, but
yeah.
I'm interested in it anyway, but it's not like it didn't blow me away now.
Yeah, we know very little about it, so
yeah,
it's kind of hard to, kind of.
I guess that would make sense if that rumor is true that something else was supposed to be there, like why that was kind of thrown in or something. So.
Yeah, like I assume that was probably meant to take place after the trailer. Instead of,
that would make
having a big break and then having a trailer demo of it at the end. Like kind of was weird because it's usually they do show a trailer, and then afterwards they show like a gameplay demo, but instead they have the trailer, and then like 30, 45 minutes later or whatever it was, they do the. It's just a weird kind of thing though. So just they never do that. It's always like trailer and then they show gameplay demo or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe something happened other than that.
Also, a game was shown that seems to really excite you both. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Yep.
It looks really good, that what they showed, but I wonder how much of it is like in space and how much of it is just like the standard Call of Duty stuff.
It's all in space apparently.
Because if it is really all in space, then I probably will get it, but I want to wait and see.
It comes with Modern Warfare.
Call of Duty 4 Remastered.
Yeah. Which is cool because that's a really good fucking game.
Yeah, but you have to get like the limited edition of it, I think, or something.
Or you have to pre-order first or something to get it.
Like,
oh, really?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pre-order only.
Oh, okay, but that sucks.
Like you can't get it separate though, which I'm sure a lot of people would prefer.
Yeah.
They'd rather just get...
Yeah, but that trailer, like, I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, whoa, what is this? This is cool. And then as soon as they like started like left trigger, right trigger, I was like, oh, I bet you this is Call of Duty. I was like, yep, this is Call of Duty.
Now when I seen the whole space kind of thing, looking like this is the Infinite Warfare, I knew this was.
I thought it was like a space shooter. I was like, oh, this looks really cool, like Elite Dangerous or something like that, similar. But then no. So like, I wonder if that's just one mission. Like, okay, here's the one mission where you go to space and you do some dogfights, and then that's it.
No, it's all in space. I watched the thing on GameSpot, and he said, yeah, it's all in space.
Yeah, but then again, he could be bullshitting,
Yeah, of course.
Well,
who knows?
It's not like everything game developers say now are the truth now. And sometimes they say stuff and it's not always the case.
True. Yeah.
They're politicians.
Yeah.
Why am I comparing game developers to politicians? Politicians are fucking completely different fucking class than game developers.
But yeah, I mean, the whole grappling hook thing, the whole, I don't know. It kind of, it looks really good for a Call of Duty game. I'm gonna say it looks pretty good, but yeah, I'm excited for that. That looks fun.
Yeah, you are excited for because you and Maggie at Wire are talking there earlier on Twitter.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't play.
Black Ops 3.
What was it? Black Ops 3. Yeah. I didn't play Ghosts. I did play Infinite Warfare. That was pretty good.
Advanced Warfare.
It was a good game. Advanced Warfare. Yeah. That was pretty good. So.
The last Infinity Ward Call of Duty game I played was Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. Usually Infinity Ward fuck up all their Call of Duty stuff, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes.
Last one I played was the one where you're in an airport shooting up the place.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
And I only played up to that point, and I was like, I'm good, and then I returned it because I rented it. I was like, that's what people are losing their shit about? This wasn't that, terrifying or, whatever.
It wasn't politically correct back in the days.
Well, right, but it wasn't like that big of a deal.
Unless you're Fox News.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I suppose.
They lose your shit over everything. One of the ones who went ape shit over like the Mass Effect like sex scene kind of stuff.
It could be.
I don't know.
I think it was back
Probably.
in the day.
It could be.
Resident Evil
Detroit.
7.
Nope. Yeah. That was a big surprise for me.
Yeah, that was probably
like, what?
Yeah.
Like this does not look like Resident Evil at all.
Yeah, when I was like, I was watching the Giant Bomb thing, and I was watching this thing, and then people they were saying, "Is this Resident Evil?" And then at the end of the show, it was Resident Evil 7, which and a lot of people were like, "Oh, it was pretty cool the way they did the 7 with the VA and the part of the L, where they blended it in with the last few ladders of the."
It did look like PT and.
Silent it looked Hills. Like PT or Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Did you play the demo, the teaser?
Nope. I've no interest in it, to be honest. Did you have
that game or the teaser?
The teaser. I don't really have any interest in the game though. Like I haven't really cared about.
Really? Jeez. Nope. I played it. It's pretty good. It's short, and it's very much like PT because there's like several different like endings, quote unquote, and there's like a small choice you make can affect like the rest of the teaser. Like you wake up in this house, like this old beat up house, and you're trying to find a way out, and there's more than one way to like finish the teaser. But people are still they're still finding like secrets buried in it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So it is like
cool.
PT, a little bit like PT.
Pretty kind of in the sense that it's kind of like obtuse and like how you figure out how to finish the demo, quote unquote. And as soon as you get to a certain point, it'll start you over like at the beginning because it's it's pretty short, like especially once you know like what to do.
Yeah.
Keep doing it over and trying things slightly differently to see if you get a different outcome. But it sounds like that's not actually going to be in the game itself, like this teaser.
Yeah. That's what I was guessing, Probably won't be in it.
And it's first person, which is not what Resident Evil has ever been. It's never been a first person.
Yeah, and it's completely playable in VR as well, from start to finish.
Yep.
Oh, right.
That's coming out in January of next year. So it's probably going to be the first big release of 2017 then.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, like I never played PT anyway, or I really have no interest. I'm not really into those kind of first-person horror.
Yeah, I'm way too much of a wuss to play those games.
To be honest.
Well, this wasn't scary at all. PT was definitely scary, but this was not.
Okay.
I like watching people's reactions though, even though some of them kind of go maybe a bit over the top though. But I know some of them are kind of genuine though. They're pretty funny. But other than that, just
Patrick is pretty excited.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
Game with like androids and stuff, and like QTEs. Isn't that what that guy, that David Cage, is that him?
Yeah, it's the next one.
Like all his games are QTEs, right?
Pretty much, QTE's the game.
Yeah.
For the most part.
This one has like dialogue trees or different options and choices and stuff.
But that's
like the concept is like the story, I think, and the setting is interesting. But if it's all QTEs, then no thanks.
Mm-hmm. It's not all QTEs. Not his game isn't.
Well, like anything where you can like die if you don't do a QTE correctly, then
yeah,
that's what I don't like.
Yeah, you can definitely die in his games.
Like if you don't hit the button in the right order, or the right button at the right time, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested in that. Like that looks cool. That looks good.
Yeah, I liked Heavy Rain, I liked Beyond, so
yep.
I know people shit on David Cage and those games not there, but I like them. I'm in the kind of group that likes the games. So
well, out of those three, this one is the most appealing as far as like the setting and the story and stuff. So
reminded me a little bit of Blade Runner in some way.
Yeah, I can see that.
That film's overrated.
Oh come on,
I think it is a little bit. Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I've watched it recently. I don't know. I know it's like influential, but I think it's a tad overrated.
Then again, I only ever watched it there for the first time like a few years back. But I watched it and was like, I don't get the love. I don't see the love for this film. I don't know.
It's very avant-garde. And,
I might try and watch
weird.
it again though and see how it is, but I just...
It's like a movie you watch in like film class, pretty much, because of the way it's shot and stuff.
Come on, Chloe and what's her face? Like that movie.
I watched Shining in a media class. I was in college, and it was a fucking waste of time because it was.
The Shining?
Yeah, I hate that film. It sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't like it that much.
Boring as fuck.
Well, it's I think it's good, but.
What else? Spider-Man Insomniac games.
Yep.
That looks like it could be really good.
It
when
does
was the
look,
last good Spider-Man game?
A fucking way back.
PS1 Neversoft game.
Oh come on, not that bad now.
Maximum Carnage on Genesis.
The Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 is pretty good.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
People like
I heard that was good.
Or something.
Like that Shattered Dimensions game. I remember renting.
Oh yeah, that's right. That game's really good. Yeah, I finished that. That's a good game. Yep, I forgot.
Other than that, I don't think there's been a great one since.
But yeah, what they were talking about a whole lot is that's probably the other end of the deal. The Civil War deal, where they got to put Spidey in the Civil War movie.
Right.
That's probably the other side of the deal. Sony said, okay, we're going to make a video game with Spider-Man in it.
Spider-Man, which is going to be Sony exclusive, PS4 exclusive.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an Insomniac game, which should be good.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
They've had a history, well, they've done like the Sparrow games, they did Ratchet and Clank, and they did Sunset Overdrive, which I know you loved.
Absolutely, that was a fantastic game.
They did a bit of a misstep with that game, Fuse.
Yep.
That game, I played a bit of that game. It's not that great. But yeah, it seems like that'd be a good fit with Spider-Man and Insomniac, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that should be interesting. For sure.
I don't think there's anything else apart from that. What the fuck was that Hideo Kojima trailer all about?
Oh, yeah.
Norman Reedus the game.
Death Stranding.
Yep.
Which we probably won't see until 2019, I guess.
And Dan Reichert was
I think I like that. I like that moment in the press conference.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole Hideo Kojima coming out thing was really cool.
Yeah. Him walking further than the actual graphic on the floor.
Yeah. He was supposed to follow the lights. He just fucking went. That was funny.
Yeah, and I just watched then you watch the trailer, and then you just see like these like what big squid things or something, and then you see Norman Reedus, and then you see this baby, and then fucking just see Dan Reichert. Says, "Yep, this is a Kojima game."
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't watch the Giant Bomb.
I have no fucking idea what that
obviously.
Yeah. I have no idea what that fucking game's gonna be, but that looks weird.
Yep.
They gave him a ton of money, and they said, "Okay, do what you want." Okay.
Make
some weird crap.
Yep.
You're definitely.
I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoy all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really interested in seeing what he does next.
Yeah, it's just gonna be nice to see something different out of the Metal Gear Solid though, because other than that, he's done his what Boktai and Zone of the Enders.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah,
in terms of the Kojima Productions, that's practically it though. But other than that, it's been Metal Gear Solid. So, but this will be the first thing in like quite a while. So,
freed from the chains of Konami.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sony said, "Here's a bunch of money."
Did you see that? Did you see that? That tweet that Norman Reedus did?
Yeah.
There's like an Instagram post.
No.
Where it's a picture of Hideo Kojima with a teacup that said Konami Tears on it, and he was like sipping out of it. It's pretty funny.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw that thing. It was funny.
Yeah, a lot of people hate Konami.
Yep. Well, they're pretty shit.
Yeah, now they're making a pachinko Metal Gear game.
Yeah, they showed like this video thing of like Metal Gear Solid 3 looking really good, and unfortunately it's for pachinko.
Yep. They still have that license.
Yeah, that's basically what they're gonna do with that license now. Is basically make pachinko machines, because I think Konami are pretty much done with the video game business besides the Pro Evolution series.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is a damn fucking shame. So we're probably never going to see another Castlevania game now.
Probably not.
We got Bloodstained though.
Yeah, that's right.
That was not at the press conferences, but there was some video, and it looks like a Castlevania game, which is very promising.
Yeah.
Yep.
Compared to Mighty Number 9, which does not really look like a Mega Man game.
That game is out next week.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So finally you get your copy of it, Dark.
Yeah, and I don't intend to play it, honestly.
Give me it if you want.
I think all it is like a code, but then I got a box or something for it or something stupid.
Yeah.
Because at the time when the Kickstarter was open, there was no, they weren't going to be doing actual physical versions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like what 4 years ago that Kickstarter was, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
And it got just delayed like several times. It's supposed to come out like spring of last year. And just got delayed again. I'm just very curious. I watched a bit of the Jim Sterling playing it though, and pretty much it seemed to be fucking cutscene, like play for a bit and all of a sudden stop, play for a bit, stop, play for a bit, stop. It's pretty much seen what the big case, so just like play for
that trailer that they showed for that game was really fucking bad.
Oh, that was really bad.
That's one of the animated problems.
Do they combos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's definitely a trailer you want to produce if you want to fucking not want people to play your game.
Yeah, get Trey Parker and Matt Stone to talk about it.
Yeah, shitty ass Mega Man rip off.
I'm trying to think there was the Crash Bandicoot stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Everybody thought it was a new Crash Bandicoot game.
Yes, people losing their shit.
Only remasters.
And it's like remasters of PS1 games.
And he's in Skylanders something.
Imaginator.
Imaginator.
Yeah, Imaginators, I think it's called. Yeah.
I don't know. People in the theater seem to be excited for the remasters even.
I like those. I like the original. I'm not too big on the first one though, but I really do like Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. So I do.
Okay.
So
never played one of those games. It's just a platformer, and nope.
I played the demos on like PlayStation Underground or something. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those though, and I played like Wrath of Cortex, which is pretty much Crash Bandicoot 4, and then it was a Twin Sanity, I think it was the next one, and then I played the Crash of the Titans, and that was like the last one I played. Then I was that Mind Over Mutant one, and that was it. I think that was the last proper Crash game.
What was the game that you were excited about, that you were talking about, Darren? You didn't tell us.
It wasn't at Sony.
Yeah.
Other than God of War, I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I think you should know what game I'm talking about.
I know what it is, but...
Really? I don't. Really?
You what?
No.
Did you watch any of the Next Days stuff?
No.
Tuesdays.
I watched the GameSpot stuff, but...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you didn't catch any of the Nintendo stuff?
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
There's a light bulb just hit.
Now I know what it is. Yeah, okay.
Yes. I'll just get into this briefly though. Like Nintendo didn't have an actual, digital event this year. All it had was like Treehouse stuff for a few days. They started off with a trailer for the new Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'm like, oh, this looked awesome. And then what did they do afterwards? Oh, we'll just go to Pokemon Sun and Moon for the next fucking 50 minutes. And pissed everyone off.
Yep.
I think even Giant Bombs just said, okay, we'll be back when they start talking about Zelda.
Yeah, they were just there for a while, not giving a shit. And then I was like, okay. And then Jeff's just like, okay, I think I've seen enough of this. And it's like, we'll just head off and we'll come back when Zelda comes on.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my consensus. Like, yep, I'm out of here. I'm not watching. I couldn't care
That's
less.
a weird way to do your thing, though.
Yeah, but I was just like, yeah, here's the footage. Here's Zelda. This is what you want to see. But if you want to see more, you're gonna have to wait.
You're gonna have to watch all this Pokemon stuff.
Yeah. And that Pokemon stuff was not very good, the way they presented it. It was too long.
It's like...
And I care about the Pokemon games.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wasn't very
I
good.
don't, though.
No, I know. And most people watching that stream don't, so I understand.
Even if it was, though, it's like... Oh, but the thing is, you know what you expect from a Pokemon game nowadays for the most part anyway.
Yeah, they don't need to go have an interview with the developers. They just need to put a trailer out, and that's it.
Yeah. Like they're.
Yeah, how long did it last? 50 minutes?
It was an
Yeah,
hour.
it was like
Oh
fucking.
my
It was a
God.
good while
Really?
though. This seemed
Even
to
if you
go
like
on.
the game, I mean,
Yeah,
holy
it just seemed to go
crap.
on forever, so it did.
Yeah, it was too long. Yep.
Um, but like it's just like they come out every few years or whatever though, and like there is some little incremental changes though, but for the most part it's like the same thing. You go around this land, you collect Pokemon, you fight gym trainers, gym leaders, and then you go at the end and fight like the big elite or whatever. Is
Yeah, but
that
the
still the
thing is,
case? Like you
The Elite
still
Four.
around.
Four, yeah. Is that still the case at the end?
But they're still
Pretty
around
much.
and they're still making
Pretty
a ton
much.
of money because people love those love those games
I have
and they buy
I
'em.
got yellow with my Game Boy Color. I played it to I got to the I beat the fourth gym leader. Then I couldn't get to the next area because I needed cut. And I was like, "Yep, I'm done with this game."
Hmm.
Like I had to get the move cut so I can cut a tree to get to the next area, and that was me done with that game.
Was it only
Hmm.
Zelda and Pokemon?
No, they showed other stuff as
On the
well.
Okay.
first day, I think.
Yeah, most of it was pretty much Zelda for the first day, and then they showed like a few other stuff the next day. Like I think
Okay.
it showed Paper Mario, and I showed this new 3DS game, Ever Oasis, which is like pretty much kind of like a bit like you build up this your land and all. That's kind of like a bit like what's that game? Dark Cloud, a bit, or like the Fantasy Life or something. Looked
Mhm.
interesting. I think they showed maybe Toko Mirage sessions as well.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Zelda games, but that game looks pretty good. That game looks really, really,
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and
really
I
great.
haven't played one since Oracle Seasons. Well, I played Twilight Princess, but we never actually finished it.
Do you know how?
The last ones I finished was Oracle of Seasons.
Do you know how far you got into Twilight Princess?
I don't remember. It was probably like halfway, but
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I watched the trailer of it. I was just like, yep, this looks awesome. Watched some of the footage. I was like, yep, I'm done. I don't really need to see any more of this game to know that I am so fucking pumped for it. Because this is pretty much the Zelda I always wanted to have. Always wanted to have open world and
Mhm.
explore and just fucking go in these different areas and explore. Pretty much, it's not completely like an Elder Scrolls. Like my kind of game, I love to say is like an open world, like kind of like Elder Scrolls mixed with Zelda.
Mhm.
And this is part of the way there, but not completely. But it's definitely nearly there. It's like, okay, I'm definitely really looking forward to this game, and I can't wait to play it when it comes out.
Are you gonna get it on Wii U or NX?
That's the thing. No, like people are saying they pretty much know really like it's pretty much going to be the same version. Like there's gotta be.
So there's not gonna be like a better frame rate or anything?
Yeah, like it seems. I think like that's what they were saying, that it's the Wii U version and NX. There's not going to be huge any big differences. So
There's no mention of the NX at the press conferences, or
No.
well, Ubisoft mentioned Just Dance is coming. To
Oh
NX.
yeah, right. That'll be on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing about the system.
So there's the first official game, bar Zelda, announced for the NX.
So you'll get the Wii U then?
It just depends on what else is coming out on the launch.
Well, there's like a launch bundle or something.
Yeah. Well, I got Twilight Princess with my Wii, so I did.
Oh, okay. I got it on GameCube.
Yeah, I got it along with I got it and Rayman Raven Rabbits on the when it came out at launch. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. So it's definitely it's my most anticipated game now for like next year, along with Shenmue 3, which I doubt will make its estimated December 2017 release.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I'm pissed off that you guys in North America got fucking Resident Heaven Megamix.
I don't know what that is.
It's
The rhythm game on 3DS.
yes, another game on 3DS.
Okay.
He's flipping Nintendo said, "Hey, Rhythm having Megamix is out now for you guys to download. Only in North America only. Too bad Europe, too bad UK. You're gonna have to wait till October."
Wow. Okay.
But I just kind of seen that. I just feel I was like, I'm annoyed at that though. But I just in my head, just like I feel like, okay, that's just basically payback for them
Yoshi game.
Yeah, of them having to wait a few months for certain games in the past. Yeah, because we got Yoshi this month last year, and you had to wait till October for it.
Mm-hmm.
And games like Xenoblade Chronicles, where we got it in like August 2011, you didn't get it till like April 2012, and stuff like that. Though, just basically like it seemed like Nintendo Europe was like a lot better than Nintendo of America the last few years, but in this case, it's Nintendo America's done something better now.
Unless it's Atlas.
Yeah, unless it's Atlas. Yeah, speaking of which, Persona 4 is out in February the 14th in
Persona 5.
Persona 5, sorry.
5, yeah.
But that wasn't actually at a press conference.
Yeah, well, it was announced, I think, shortly before. It was announced before the E3 anyway. And that will mean it'll come out here in September. Knowing Atlas and their track record.
I got that pre-ordered already.
Have you pre-ordered the collector's edition?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What does it come with?
Let's see. Soundtrack, a school bag, a plush of that cat character.
I'm assuming that's going to be the Teddy of this game, is it?
Probably, yeah. Steelbook case and then a hardcover art book.
Okay.
And it's $90. Or 20% off if you have, Amazon Prime.
It's not so bad. There's actually been worse collector's editions out there that cost way more.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, like the Last Guardian one I think is way more.
Yeah, and there's another like Titanfall 2 one as well.
Oh, unavailable.
Yeah, with the helmet thing.
Yeah.
And there's a Horizon Zero Dawn collector's edition one too.
Mm-hmm.
Which comes with like a statue or whatever. I'm just gonna get the regular one. That's 120 for that one.
Yeah, I'm just past the point now where I don't really care about collector's editions anymore.
No.
I typically don't, especially if it's like a statue or something, because the quality on those is pretty poor.
Yep. Because they have to make a whole lot.
Like the last collector's edition I got, like bar and like the one with the came with the amiibo for Zelda Twilight Princess, I don't really count that so much. It's like the last proper one I've got, I think, was for Dark Souls 2. That's the I think that's the last one I got. Anything else before we wrap things up now? Like, what's the games coming from out of the show that you're most looking forward to?
I would say Horizon Zero Dawn looks very very interesting to me. Call of Duty, Battlefield, Watch Dogs 2, some stuff looks interesting. You just have to wait and see how it turns out to be, but yeah, there's a couple of interesting games coming out of there.
For me, my most anticipated, it was not at any press conference, and that is Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Oh, yeah.
Which comes out, it's either August or September, I forget. No Man's Sky, which was not the show, but got delayed. Yep. Unfortunately, we'll not be playing it next week.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep. Persona 5, it's probably my second most anticipated. Last Guardian, Horizon Zero Dawn. Somewhat interested in that Call of Duty, kind of depends. I still want to know for sure if it's all in space or not. Like how much of it, how much of the dog fighting is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Rising 4.
Yep. What's Horizon? I forgot. 3.
I think that's it. There's also that Wild Guns Reloaded and that new Kunio-kun, which is Real vs. Ransom game that I'm interested in. Those are not at press conferences.
But were any of those games shown on like demos and stuff like that?
They announced, or Natsume announced it like beforehand, and then they did have demos there. I haven't watched any footage yet, but they're doing like a Wild Guns on Super Nintendo, that like kind of light gun game. They're making a 4-player version, sort of like a twin stick shooter, I think. I haven't really seen much video of it. That's PS4. I don't know if it's on PC too. And then they're releasing a portable River City Ransom game that was on 3DS in Japan over here.
Oh, okay.
In the US, translated. Oh, and the 2 Super Robot Wars games that are being released in Asia in English, but not officially being released in the US, which of course were not at E3. I got those pre-ordered on PlayAsia. I think one of them comes out in August, the other one doesn't have a release date yet, so that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, I know you're looking forward to it. I know you like those games.
Yeah.
Probably wish more of them came out here.
Oh yeah, because there's never been an actual English one of like the core series, which is like a big mashup of all the popular robot and mecha anime in Japan, because of the licensing issues over here.
Yeah,
because different companies own licenses to different shows. And stuff,
those kind of games.
Yeah. But in Japan, it's all one company. So.
Which company is it?
Or pretty much one company. It's like Ben Presto or Sunrise or something. One of those. So.
Okay. What are those games like? Like turn-based or the strategy or something?
Strategy RPG, turn-based. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
Pretty much. Fire Emblem. So.
Okay. Well, you pretty much know what my most anticipated game is, though. I just talked about there, Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I'm very much looking forward to that game. I just love the look of it, though. It's really I love kind of just the way Nintendo puts their style into the games, though, and just looks gorgeous. So I just think it's one of the better looking games that came out of the show, even though the other consoles have more powerful specs in them, though. But Nintendo does their stuff. Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm very much looking forward to it. Still continues to impress me, though. More I see of it, though, and just hopefully it does not disappoint when it comes out. God of War, of course. Big fan of the series.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah.
I guess I was thinking of things that are, Well, I guess that doesn't have any kind of release date, does it?
No, it was just pretty much shown at the conference.
Probably 2 years from now.
I'd say it'll probably be next year or 2018.
I'm thinking 2018.
2018. Okay.
Yeah. I'll definitely get that.
Yeah, definitely getting it, though.
And I'll get Resident Evil 7 as well.
Resident Evil 7, yeah. I have no interest in that game whatsoever. Yeah, God of War, big fan of the series, and just definitely like the changes they've made to the series and the way they're going with the series. Corey Barlog, who's back in Santa Monica now, he did the second one, which is the best in the series in my opinion, so I have high hopes for this one. Forza Horizon 3, definitely looking forward to it, though, just to drive around beautiful Australia. Hopefully it's better than the second one. Nothing against the second one now, wasn't as good as the first, though. I prefer driving around their version of Colorado rather than the sort of southern Europe.
France.
Yeah, it was parts of Europe like France, Italy, or whatever. It's like a fictional kind of southern kind of Europe style. So it was. I cannot think of anything else, though. Sure.
Badlands.
Wildlands, it looks good.
Wildlands,
Gears. I'm still looking forward to Final Fantasy 15.
Titanfall.
Scalebound, despite the fact they had bad demos. But yeah, that's probably all I can think of at the moment. A few games that I kind of wish to see. I don't know if Nino Kuni 2 was shown anywhere. Probably not.
I don't think so. No.
I want to see more of that game. I love the first one. But yeah, that's pretty much it, though. as far as I can tell. So anyway, what did you guys think of this E3 overall?
I don't know. I don't think it had a whole lot of surprises as much as last year. Like last year was more exciting.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think last year's was better as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this had some surprises, but
yeah,
you couldn't really top last year, I don't think.
No.
Maybe because the fact is most of the stuff we already knew about anyway because of the leaks. Like Sony was really the only one that had stuff that was not really like you probably would expect it being a God of War game, but like it wasn't like God of War's like coming or whatever, or like Resident Evil 7. Don't think anyone expected it now. So it was really the only conference overall that actually had like a surprise here and there.
I forgot a game that I'm really anticipating after seeing the GameSpot E3 demo. It's Mafia 3.
Oh yes, completely forgot about that. That's another game. That's another
awesome.
I think Mafia 2 is another game that gets overlooked.
Yep. Oh yeah, it was a really good game.
The thing I said about it before is it didn't really need to be open world.
No.
Because the fact is there's nothing to do in that open world.
Exactly.
But
this game apparently I've seen the demo that they did, and they did a special GameSpot demo, and it looks really fucking awesome. It looks really good. I cannot wait to play that.
Speaking of Mafia though, I'm actually looking forward to that Kingdom Come Deliverance game as well, which is done by the guys who did the Mafia series originally, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks alright.
Looks pretty cool. It's like a first person kind of medieval RPG. It's like something along the lines of like, the Elder Scrolls games. But like kind of proper like true like medieval history now. Looks really cool. Like it was a Kickstarter game, and seen like some of the developer videos they did like a while back now, and I think it's coming out 2017, and so there's I think there's like an alpha or beta update for backers of it now coming out soon, or already been out. But yeah, that's another game I'm looking forward to as well.
Yep.
But anyway, that's it for E3 2016. It is in the books. Not as exciting as last year's, but still some games to look forward to nonetheless. I'm just glad to see games that actually were nights that are actually coming out this year, because beforehand I was looking at the rest of 2016. It's like there's not a lot of games coming out.
No.
So
not as much as last year.
Yeah, there's more than I thought.
Yeah.
But thankfully there's a bunch of games coming out though. But 2017 looks set to be action-packed as well, like with games like Zelda, Horizon Zero Dawn, Wildlands, games like that now.
Persona 5.
Yeah, it's getting stacked.
Yeah, Persona 5, yeah.
What did you guys think of Agents of Mayhem?
I don't know. It looks different. In terms of like the studio who did Saints Row putting that game out, it looks way different.
You know what? I watched the GameSpot demo, and the guy was there, and immediately, like the very first question they asked the guy,
"Is this Saints Row?"
No, they said like, "Is there any Saints Row related stuff in Agents of Mayhem?" And he didn't say a word. It was like,
so there is.
You're gonna have to wait and see. And then another guy said, "Is Johnny Gat in this game?" Again, he didn't say anything. He was like, "Yep, I'm not talking."
It's set in the fucking same universe though, because the logo's practically the fucking Saints logo, and if you'd seen the end of that like reveal trailer, the set mentioned about the street gang and stuff like that. Like it's set in the same universe. You have to be an idiot not to know that.
And you know what? The guy Hollywood, the guy that's like a star that's always on his phone.
Yeah.
Do you remember is it the end of Saints Row 4 or is it 3 that he does a movie in space?
Right.
That was, you mean the DLC that they did?
Yeah, the DLC thing that I think you and I played, Derek, together. I think we played that together.
Like you're on a movie set and you have these like weird like 50s retro space sci-fi costumes and stuff.
Because he kind of becomes a movie star. Like your character kind of becomes a movie star. And there's some lines that he says in that demo, like for Agents of Mayhem, and I'm like, that's some fucking Saints Row lines. There's something here that's Volition is not saying. I'm sure it has links with Saints Row. Has to be something to do with that.
This is all a big lie, though. The Agents of Mayhem is basically going to be
Saints Row 5.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just going to be like a multiplayer mode for Saints Row 5.
Yeah. That would be great. I was like, okay, you know that Agents of Mayhem? Well, it's Saints Row. But they're rebooting it and calling it Saints Row. Like they're doing with God of War.
Like every other fucking franchise that gets up high up there in the numbers.
Yep. It's like, oh, we're rebooting Saints Row. We've added this component to it. It's called Agents of Mayhem. And I'm sure it has ties to Saints Row. Has to be. That logo's the same fucking logo. But, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Just looks like a third-person Borderlands.
Borderlands type thing. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really attract me. That doesn't excite me at all. But there's the fact that it's done by Volition. There has to be something more into that, and it's only coming out like next year or something.
Did you play Get Out of Hell?
Nope. I heard it was really fucking.
I played like a couple hours of it. I didn't finish it.
Is it good or is it crap?
It's okay. It's not that great.
No.
Volition hasn't Volition hasn't had a great history with terms of DLC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because Saints Row 3 was awesome. The DLC, which I never played though, but from you guys said it was horrible.
Most of it was bad. Yeah.
There was like one that was really good.
And Saints Row 4 came out, it was good as well, and I think the DLC of it was like, it was good though, but it was like pretty short. They were like maybe like what, an hour long or something.
Yep, I think so.
Again, never played any of them. I only played the main games. And like the God of Hell was basically just like an expansion really. To Saints Row 4.
You didn't have to have the main game to play that.
No.
To buy that or to play it. I mean.
They did that to sell their re-elected stuff.
Yeah, the re-elected edition, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just have to wait and see how that game turns out.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you guys for sticking with me again here. It's after 3 o'clock. It's 3:45 now. I better get the fucking bed.
Yeah, it's been going for 2.5 hours here almost.
Try to make this shorter though, but me and my tangents.
Never works.
Never works.
Yep.
It could have been worse. But anyway, don't know if we'll do another episode in the future. We'll just have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, if me and Dennis do an episode again, we'll probably just talk about Overwatch.
We should do that though.
We might just do an Overwatch special.
Yeah, we should do an Overwatch.
Just talk the shit out of Overwatch and how you should play it, Dark.
No, I'm good.
Too bad.
Not unless they add like some sort of non-competitive mode or something.
Well, you can play against the AA if you want.
Like a cooperative mode. I mean, like a horde mode or something.
Yeah, I think it's only like what is it, ranked mode coming?
Yeah, competitive mode
next.
It's called.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Too bad, Dark. It's a fantastic game.
It's pretty good.
More than pretty good. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Again for this E3 special. I've been Darren. Who have you been,
Denis? I think.
I think I'm Darren. I think.
The triple D's, double.
Not sure.
I'll check my driver's license to make sure.
Yeah.
I'll check my ID here. So I think I'm Darren, Paul Andrew Murr. Yeah, that's my full name.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, we'll say don't know when we'll do another one though. Probably do another one during the summer months. Probably actually wait until actually some games come out because summer months tend to be pretty dry.
Yeah, not a whole lot coming.
Yeah, I think the only game I'm getting Odin Spear next week, and after that, who knows?
Barren Wasteland.
Anyway, thank you all for listening, and we'll see you in the flip side.
See you later.
See ya.